This is not about becoming a franchise broker. No. This is about the advancement of human potential. Yeah, it's that big and it's that profound. You see, most people in the world feel trapped by their current situations. And whether that's a job, lack of a job, purpose, direction, or advancement, they just feel trapped. And when people feel trapped, they weaken, they settle, and they spend their energy fighting circumstances and negativity instead of living to their full potential. We inherently know this about ourselves. We feel it. We know something is just not right. So imagine a cage where you feel stuck inside, even though the door is unlocked, and you rattle the doors and you scream to be let out. But what is stopping you from opening the door? It's habitual programs that tell you there's no way out. And it's a society and confirmation of that, and the fear of trying but failing. And this is not just you or the other person over there. This is almost 100% of the human experience. But what if, just what if, you could be the one that starts to set people free? What if you could be the one that sparks this whole series of changes and growth and advancement in your life and in the lives of others? You could be the one that introduces buyers to the independence of stable business ownership and the freedom to manage their own schedules and their own life. What if you could be the one to advance their human potential and move them from ordinary to extraordinary? You see, when buyers are in that cage, trapped and weakened, they're not seeing their own potential. But when you, as the franchise broker, unlock their cage and they step outside, and a strength that was hidden before is seen. That strength is what our franchise brokers build. We show these buyers the crazy network of talent that's already inside of them, but is just on the other side of that cage. We help them to reflect, examine, and develop their potential, and we make them strong. When the buyers are trapped, they felt weak. But when we open the door and you show them the way out of the weakness, you show them their freedom. So as a franchise broker, that's your job. Number one is to help them become untrapped. Your second job is to help them on their journey towards self-actualization, or in our terms, becoming healed people. So just like you're going up the stages of Maslow's pyramid, franchising gives them the path to do this, and you, as the broker, are their guide. So assuming that their physiological needs are met, which are food, shelter, and water, the next need is the need to be safe. Now, as the FBA franchise broker, we're taking you and the buyer all the way up to self-actualization. The step one of the hierarchy is to secure the buyer's safety. So you make sure that it's safe for them to be freed. So in this example, you would check the surroundings outside. Just make sure there isn't a landmine or bandits or something that are right outside of the door. Then step two is giving them a community that they can be supported and accepted by. The people in the franchise system end up becoming their franchise family. That's where they get the love and belonging. So that's a check. Step three is watching them grow a thriving business with all the comforts that come with that. This is the self-esteem level of the hierarchy, and it includes respect, self-esteem, status, recognition, strength, and of course, freedom, which are all the good things the franchise provides. And then we get to step four, self-actualization. This is where they become what they're meant to be. This is where they're able to focus not just on themselves and their success, because they already have that, but on the success of others and those around them. They become a mentor, a leader, and a friend to help others achieve success too. It's where they move into this having state of mind. It's where they don't need others to be a certain way in order to be happy. And they don't need to control life because they realize that they are part of a higher calling. And when they live the life in that zone, they're at their peak potential. The real them that's confident and cool and calm and in control emerges. And it's not from a place of pretending to be that, but from actually being that. It's an incredible state of awareness to live through. And as a broker with us, you begin that journey for yourself and for those buyers that you work with. And it is an epic journey with the sweetest treasure. But how do you get there from here? Well, for your buyers, it starts with understanding. So we help them to understand their franchise options and the business models of each, so they get the right options in front of them to review. And then we move into truth. We like to move beyond fear-based decision-making and into truth-based decision-making. Now, this is harder for a lot of people to break from. They only want to focus on the easy content that won't get any resistance. Are you one of those people? Or are you one who bravely faces truth? We have found that all decisions based in fear are less than optimal. We have to move beyond fear to truth, to be strong enough to hear the truth and handle the truth. Truth-based decision-making means we're practical enough to be okay with imperfections, strong enough to know that we can find a way through those challenges, and aware enough to have the faith in ourselves to accomplish what we know we are capable of. And finally, we get to knowing. Knowing is where we take clear, right action after establishing our understanding, reviewing the truth, and seeing the facts. When we get there, we're not acting out of the small egoic self, but from a place of confidence that we know this is the right move. And in doing so, our franchise brokers advance their buyers' human potential. They move them from ordinary to extraordinary. That's the power of a high quality FBA broker. They are setting people free so they can become what they're meant to be. And if you can only imagine what that feels like, it's incredible. And to get paid for this is a gift, and it's a gift that could be yours if you choose it.